go back there.
Mark.
Set C camera.
Set.
And action. Position, Ben. Come here, look at this. I can't, I'm about to come here, man. Davey, come on! Please! Wait. Come on. Wait, no, back it up to the beginning. Back it up to the beginning. Take a look. We cut into this.
Joe Flood was probably always somewhat of a misfit, never really found where he fit in until he was in the military. I think he found his calling and found that he was naturally good at combat. So I think it's one of those things where he really pursued what he does for a living, really just because it was kind of a natural order for him. It was a natural flow, a natural progression, not because anyone, ever wakes up and thinks, you know what I want to be when I grow up? An assassin. But I think Joe Flood found what he was good at, and he pursued it, and found other people that were kind of, pursuing the same interests. And so he fell into this world, and I think now he's, he's older, and he's starting to reflect and see that he's missing a few things, maybe a few things that he's never realized he was missing. And I think one of those huge things is love. I think Joe Flood's in love for the very first time, and he doesn't know how to deal with it emotionally. He doesn't know where to put those emotions.
We're going to get rid of this and take that over there. Dave, you're going to put behind her with the necklace. And then you put the necklace over her, and then like smiling. And then as you clasp, it's got a, can you show me, Chunky?
Yes, sir.
And I think you're doing this and you're just smiling, because what I do now is I pan up to you and then you're choking that other. You start like, and then we go to the necklace and then we're up your cheek. Thank you guys, great job everybody. Nice one. See you tomorrow. Woo!
Here we go. We are rehearsing. Give me a set. Benjamin Jean-Louis. Give him a set. And 3, 2, 1, action.
When we meet Macy, we're exactly where we are right now, which is in Budapest. And she is at a place in her life when she's considering retiring. She's at that place in time where she's danced for a long time, and she's seen it all in a way. And she's at a place where she's about, to perform at the Opera House, a show that is dear to her, probably her last show. That's what I'm thinking about it as. And then her life takes a turn. I was lucky to be able to bring Nina McNeely on board for this project. She's an incredible choreographer, and I'm lucky to be able to say that I do everything that has to do with dance with her. I have such a trust in what she creates, and she gets it right away, and me and her work really fast together, and I just feel safe with her, and she's wildly talented. So she brought her identity, of course, in the piece. You can see that it's Nina's piece, and it captivates really well where Macy is at, that her body language. She also did create something quite different, quite unique within her style, and I think that's very much like the language of Macy. Her style. And when I saw the piece, I was like, spot on, nailed it. Once again, Nina, well done.
Lower. Yes. Oh, that. Wow.
And then here.
Okay, go ahead, do your flip.
Yeah, when I go flick. Oh, shit. I'm hurting my head.
Oh, no.
Let's do a camera rehearsal at half speed.
Now, ready, and 3, 2, 1, action.
Here we go, here we go. Creighton Lovedoll. The way his character is designed, he's from Detroit, but he sees himself as an artist. He doesn't see himself as an assassin. With every hit that he does, it's a mini concerto. The way he references everything to music, I thought was such a beautiful touch. You could tell he loves everything from jazz to classical to Motown, but he doesn't like the new stuff. He's really all about the originality. And he just happens to be the star of the show. And everyone else is in his orchestra. You're playing, but you're really accompanying me, is his mindset. He wants the most luxurious, the finest things in life. If he's gonna have it, it's gotta be the best. And he judges everyone else in his world by what they like. If you don't feel the same way about something that he does, he knows not even pay you any mention. Either way, it's gonna be done at its highest level. And that is Creighton Lovedoll.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot going on between the eyes with these two. I don't know how they've managed to stay alive this long, to be honest. But they're obviously very good at their job. But I think they're probably the type of assassins where it's a bit like a bull in a china shop sort of approach, where whatever's in front of them is just going to get wrecked.
Technically, I am the weapon. You know, the hospital and the graveyard over here, but unfortunately, I don't think I deflect bullets.
I'm the only one with the gun, but I tell him to go in first. That's the sort of brother I am.
So maybe it's coming.
It's tough love.
Tough love. Yeah, it's got us this far.
I can't do it. I can't do it myself. I know it's work. And you got to know your work. You got to know your work.
For the piece.
Lucy's going onto the wire.
You know what your value is.
Hey, Ginny is definitely in the adult industry. You know, maybe she's been a dominatrix her life and got assigned some assassin kind of work. And then through the work, she needed more help. And then Tonya came along.
Tonya grew up in a broken family. She became accustomed to that growing up, and one day she couldn't take it anymore, and she did her dad. Her mum covered it up. She left, hit the streets, and started selling drugs, and taking over other drug dealers, taking them out, and that's how word got around. I became a bit notorious, and that's how Ginny heard about me. So when she got this job, that
I
she
wanted
had
a piece of Tonya.
Yeah, she needed some help. She came and got me before I landed myself in trouble with the police, and then we hit it off, and we've been together ever since. Yeah.
And then G&T happens.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
Contract killers, besties.
This is evaporated.
blocking rehearsal.
My dear colleague, David, presents a vulnerable man, a warrior who still has tremendous strength but believes he is profoundly wounded. It's rooted in some kind of military tacit understanding that you will watch my back and I'll watch your back. There is the element of the protege, there's the element of the commanding officer and one of his finest soldiers. I said to JJ and I said to our wonderful producers, I'm here to be a rock. Zvi is a rock. Zvi and Joe occupy a particular corner of the film. I must salute JJ and the directors and the writer, because it's a corner of the film that is a kind of cornerstone, rooted in reality and discipline and loyalty.
Ready? In 3, 2, 1, action. Cut.
When it comes to comedy and performance, there's a point where I have to lift a little bit. Like, I don't rush. I create a sense of urgency and a pace on set, but I also want to give them the opportunity to do what they're there to do. And I think that's the trick is, you know, like, strangely, I learned a lot from being a second unit director, but I also learned a lot from being a squad leader in the Army. It's like how to drive your team down, you know, up a hill and doing some crazy stuff and doing it efficiently and fast. And motivating people. I always look at it like it's going to be 7 days a week from the moment I take the job until the moment we deliver it. And I'm going to never say no to an actor unless I have to. I'm never going to say no to my team unless I have to. But I'm going to be decisive. So since then, I've just approached all of it with, like, just never say no and go for it and give it everything you have. And, you know, I was been very fortunate. So that's what my grandfather used to say. When an opportunity comes and you're prepared, we call that good luck. And he said, then you can never say no and you can never back down, never take a step back. So I guess it comes from, you know, the way that I was brought up and all that from the Army as well.
My friend, what a pleasure meeting you, my friend. Wow, what a pleasure. The next one we fight.
Jó, közés, minden erről az oldalról, jó?